Hi guys, Fraggle Rock here. Today I'm doing a little bit different of a video. In this video, I'm going to do an unboxing of this, the I/O data cable. It's straight from Japan. Matter of fact, the whole box is in Japanese. This was recommended to me by a fellow streamer and friend for using it as a basic streaming and video game capturing device. Now, this product is originally made for capturing your old VHS and putting it onto a DVD using the RCA cables here. However, I'm going to use this and set it up as a capture device for my retro game systems right here behind me so I can capture some footage ahead of time. So this video is going to be mostly about how to set this up, where you can find it, and then we're going to see if it actually captures in decent quality, good enough for streaming or maybe just YouTube video making. All right, so one of the first things I'm going to do is I'm going to start unboxing this. See what it comes with. So I'm going to go ahead and open that up. Unboxing here, so we've got the cable itself, it looks like. We got a CD, so if you have a CD-ROM drive, an optical drive on your computer, you can install it using this. If you don't worry, you can download the drivers online and I'll show you where to find that. And that's it, nothing more. We have a user manual here and probably safety information sheet. However, most of it is in Japanese. So unless you read Japanese, you're probably going to have a hard time understanding what it says. Okay, so I'm not going to use the CD at all. I'm actually going to show you online where to find all of the drivers, and here's the cable itself. So the cable itself it's really simple. It has S-video, it's got S-video, it's got composite, RCA jacks, yellow, white, and red. And all of that goes to a USB that you hopefully just plug into the computer and capture your video. Okay, so we'll plug this in a little bit and see what it can do. In the meantime, let's go ahead and go online and see where we can find this information. All right, so what we're going to do is, or what I did, was I went onto Google and I typed in the I/O data capture. You're going to find where is it? The I/O data, right here. English setup guide. It is located at iotku.pw. And if you click on this, it'll take you to a Japanese website. Now, if you're using Chrome, you should have an option for translating this page. If not, don't worry about it. I'll go through what you actually need to do. So we're going to go over here to download drivers, and you'll see the text box to the right. This is for the serial number. The serial number is located on the back of the device. You just enter that and you can download. Then what you do is you click on the option 1, install the driver, and you should be good to go. If you're installing the driver using a CD, you're going to go through and click on this side first, the right button, as opposed to the left button. And then you're going to click on this button, and then you'll be able to install it. So let's go ahead and head over to download drivers, OEM. Again, can't really read it, but if you hit translate, boom, everything goes in. So I'll go ahead and enter in my serial number here. And then I hit download. It's going to take a couple minutes. It's a small file. It's only 8.5 megabits. Is it bits or bytes? I don't know. In the meantime, I need to find somewhere to plug this in. All right, so if I minimize here, I'll show you what it downloaded. So here we go. Download this, open it up, and you're going to run this program right here. So here is those buttons it was referring to. What we're going to do is we are going to hit this one. Even though we can't read it, our online instructions did say to hit this one. So we'll click on that and it will bring up an installation window. We're going to click on Next, let it install, finish. That's it. You're done. Let's go ahead and click. This is your exit button, so exit out. Now I've already plugged in the I/O data cable to my laptop, so hopefully all I need to do now is plug in a game system and then see if we can capture it. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so what I've done is I've now hooked up my Nintendo to the capture card, and I've done this in a way that hopefully will allow me to capture footage as well as actually see what's happening on the screen. In order to do that, you need to invest in a couple Y splitter cables. I'll put some links down below so you can see what kind of cables to get. You will need one for audio and video, just so you can get both video and audio going into your computer and onto your screen. So now I'm going to go ahead, since it's a Nintendo, it only uses video and mono, so I'm going to go ahead and just do video. So this here is the capture, this is the system. So now those are plugged in. Go ahead and turn my TV on. So I'm currently using OBS to record this footage. So what I'm going to do actually is drag my footage, my OBS studio up to here. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to click on Add. I'm going to do Video Capture Device. From here, I'll hit OK. And from the drop-down menu, I should be able to select the GV USB analog, USB 2 analog capture. When I click on that, it gives me the current capture. Right now, there's nothing going on because I haven't turned on my system yet. But now you can see that it is down here under the video capture. So let me go ahead and move this out of the way and adjust it so you guys can see what's happening a little bit better. Now hopefully this shows up well, and we can always adjust all the video settings afterwards to get that perfect little setup, but right now I just want to have it on the screen so you can see what I'm doing to get this working. So the games I'm going to test, I'm actually going to test using Super Mario and Duck Hunt, and the reason why I want to do Duck Hunt is because I want to see if I can use the light gun on my CRT TV and show you what that capture footage looks like on the computer. So this is a nice cart because it has both games in it. I'll show you Super Mario for just controllers, and then I'll show you Duck Hunt with the light gun. So let's go ahead and put this in. Oh, there we go, look at this. Look at this. No, this way, haha. So it's kind of backwards with the camera. So it looks like it's working pretty good here. Let's, got my original hardware controller here. Nice, looking good so far, I think. And let's see if the video capture device actually has any of the audio going there. Nice, look, you can see it on both. You know what, I was checking out the lag between me pressing the controller and seeing it on my screen versus what is happening behind here. And oops. It looks like there's a really, you can see in the screen behind me. So if you watch this versus watching this, you'll see there's a slight delay. So trying to do any kind of high frame rate game or game that requires super accurate movements might be a little tricky if you're watching solely your computer screen through the capture device. You're probably better off watching the screen that you're playing on, so you will need the Y splitter cables. All right, so let's go ahead and start and go ahead and see how this looks. Overall, I'm pretty happy with this. Again, it's going through composite, so it's not exactly the best video signal to begin with. So it is, you can see that there is distortion, even with the pixels there. I could probably change the size of this window and make it a little smaller so it hides that distortion. But again, this is going to be for something that you'll want to use on low resolution games, okay? So don't expect to get the super high quality of, say, something like maybe an Elgato. But you know what, for the $30 price point that this costs and how easy it is to set up and capture video with, I think it is actually a really good setup. So, and again, I'm going to be watching my screen here. And versus the CRT, you know what, it's the color looks good. Yeah, let's see what happens when I stretch this out to a fuller screen. again, not too bad. You know, for a cheap cable, works pretty well. I'm pretty happy with this. But the main thing I want to test out now is Duck Hunt. I'm going to go ahead and reset. Coming over here to Duck Hunt. Let's go down to Duck Hunt. I'm going to select that. I do have my light gun, my light zapper, ready to play. So let's see how this works out. And, oh, look at that, it works. I mean, I'm sitting like inches from the screen, so I better be able to hit these stupid ducks, right? So, yeah, so the light zapper works actually pretty well with this capture card. Again, you're going to need to use a splitter if you're going to use a light gun, because the light gun does depend on the way that CRTs work. It depends on that line scanning that happens. So you cannot use a light zapper on an LCD screen or any kind of flat panel TV, because it just doesn't work. The technology just isn't the same. So if you ever want to do video capture of light gun, or maybe do a stream that uses a light gun, you're going to want to get some kind of capture device. You're going to want to split it and play it on a CRT TV. But yeah, this is pretty cool. So I think this is working awesome. Maybe I can use this to capture some game footage, right? The only thing I'm worried about is if I do any higher resolution games, that this might not come out as clear or as nice, and it is composite video, so you are going to get some color bleeding and not very accurate pixels. I mean, you can already see that it's pretty jaggy, but hey, I'm happy with it. All right, guys, that's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was just meant to be a quick little tutorial and a quick little review of the I/O data capture system. Again, this is about $30 to $35 on Amazon. It's really easy to set up, and I think it's actually going to be a really good solution for me to capture some retro gameplay footage off my TV, and maybe even do some streaming with it. So let me know if this is something that interests you. If you have other solutions that are at the same price point that offer better quality, I'm more than happy to hear. But I don't know, I kind of like this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.